In the beginning, let's go through communication. First of all, a definition for teaching. Teaching is information transfer. So if I'm training the young coaches and I ask them, what's the definition of teaching? I want that set definition. Just like if I'm asking a junior tennis player, what's your goal in the rally? I want them to say, I'm waiting for them to miss or hit short. I ask a player, you lost the first set, what's the score? I want a set answer. I'm down 1-0 in a game played to 2. Teaching, information transfer. Information represents knowledge. It represents science. Transfer, it represents communication. It represents art. To define coaching, John Wayne, the great actor from years ago, said everyone's a coach because everyone likes to give advice. One of the goals of our website is to give good advice. Sometimes advice is free because it's not worth anything. But from a coaching standpoint, I would never tell someone I'm a great coach. Because coaching is a human relationship, it's a magic, it's a chemistry. But we all want to strive to be a better coach, but we want to be a teaching coach. A definition for tennis. My mentor, someone I've learned so much tennis from, I continue to work with. I've worked for Vic Braden for over 30 years now. Braden has so much information, and he defines tennis in 2 words. Hitting targets. Well, we've just added running and hitting targets with a score. And then we can stop and think, well, we have an organized thought, and that's how we can build a drill. That's how we can build a practice. Running, hitting targets with a score. Running represents the physical side. Hitting represents the technical. The targets is the tactical. The score is the mental, emotional. When it comes down to doing a drill without a score, if you take your dog in the backyard and you throw your dog a tennis ball, the dog can miss the tennis ball but comes back wagging the tail because the dog's not keeping score. It's very interesting when you just think of the mental, emotional part. And sometimes we need to take that away from tennis where we can concentrate on the technical side. The running is not just what is demanded of a tennis player. But just to think, okay, am I asking my tennis player every day, every practice to run, hit targets with a score? You're working with a group of coaches. Okay, did we accomplish the 3 E's of a tennis lesson? Education, exercise, and enjoyment. But if we can keep coming back to these 3 words defined, teaching, coaching, tennis, I think it'll make us a better player, it'll make us a better tennis parent, it'll make us a better tennis teacher.